Hi everyone, I'm Clara.
And I'm Megan.
And this week we're going to do some book reviews. So this week we're joined by Megan, who is a teen volunteer here at the Coos Bay Public Library. She's agreed to do some book reviews for us with some of our YA books to begin focusing on our teen-centered content. We want teen ideas and teen voices here on our channel. So today, Megan is here to talk to us about It's Kind of a Funny Story by Ned Vizzini and Anna and the Swallow Man by Gavriel Savit. So let's start with It's Kind of a Funny Story. Out of 5 stars, where would you rate it?
I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I really liked this one.
Lovely. And so, what is it about?
So it's about a teenager named Craig and his struggles growing up, like specifically his struggles with depression. And he ends up checking himself into a psych ward at a hospital. And then the rest of the book just follows his journey there through recovery and all of the people that he meets there.
Cool. All right, and so It's Kind of a Funny Story can be found here in the YA section. You said you liked it. You gave it 5 stars. So what about it did you like enough to give it a 5-star review?
So I really liked, even though it's about depression, it doesn't like make you feel sad or down. It like takes a really serious topic, but it talks about it in a way that is understandable for everyone. And then I also liked that it removes the stigma around mental patients that might be in a psych ward.
Right, which, as we know, is a serious problem in literature and our country. And kind of the world.
Yeah.
Culture could do better with that. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about with this book?
Not really. There's a movie that's pretty good too. If you read the book and want to watch the movie,
Right.
I recommend.
Right. I will put a note in later in the description below whether or not we have that movie because I don't actually remember. Okay, and so the next one we have is Anna and the Swallow Man by Gavriel Savit. This one is in our new YA section. And what did you think of it?
It was okay. I gave it like 3 or 4 stars out of 5. It's historical fiction, which isn't really personally my thing.
Okay, so what's it about?
So it takes place in Poland during Hitler's era, and it follows a little girl named Anna, and she loses her father, and she meets this guy named the Swallow Man. And so it follows both of them, like their survival and trek. They're trying to find somewhere better in a really terrible situation.
Right. And so this was more of a middle-of-the-road kind of book. What about it did you like? What about it didn't you like?
It had a lot of symbolism and everything, so I didn't really enjoy the extent that the author went to that. It was just a little bit hard for me. But I did like how... like, it took a different take on something that's written about a lot.
Right, yeah. I read this for a class, and I've read a lot of Holocaust stories in my time. I think we all go through a Holocaust stories phase. I enjoyed that this didn't just focus on, like, a Jewish main character.
Yeah.
Like, as far as I'm aware, Anna isn't Jewish.
No.
She's just the daughter of a university professor.
Yeah.
They took away all the university professors, and so she was suddenly part of the vulnerable population. But yeah, she wasn't actually necessarily threatened by this as much as some of the more talked about populations.
Yeah.
And neither was the Swallow Man. If you're into metaphor and symbolism, this is for you. Go for it. It is gorgeously written.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got to the end and just didn't feel like it had gotten resolved.
Yeah.
That the metaphor had really tied together in the end. But I know some people who didn't feel that way at all. So if you're into historical fiction about the Holocaust, go for it.
Yeah.
Your mileage may vary. All right, so those are our book reviews. Megan gave 5 stars to It's Kind of a Funny Story and maybe 3.5 stars to Anna and the Swallow Man. So if you're interested in reading either of those books, we have them here at the Coos Bay Public Library. And now for upcoming events. On Tuesday, February 13th at 7 o'clock, we're doing our second week of the Cult Classics movie series. This week we're going to be watching Repo Man, made in 1984.
And Wednesday the 14th at 3:30, you can come and join us for the Pokemon Club. It's for kids and teens interested in playing the Pokemon card game.
And on Thursday the 15th at 3:45 is this month's meeting of the Tween Book Club. For the month of February, we are going with the theme Raina and Rick, so that means you can read anything that was written by Rick Riordan or Raina Telgemeier.
So, and then Friday the 16th You can join us at 1:30 for Foodie February, where we're going to be making a collection of dishes from around the world and watching a movie.
Right. And this is a featured tag event, so look forward to seeing some footage from that showing up on the channel. Also on Friday at 3:30 is this month's meeting of Maker Madness. Come join us, kids, teens, and adults, to just make some cool stuff.
Monday the 19th, the library will actually be closed for President's Day.
Yep, so stock up for a long weekend of reading, watching movies, TV shows that you feel like you need to binge. We've got everything you need here at the Coos Bay Public Library. So if you're interested in having your voice heard on this channel, having your opinions put into what videos we make, consider joining the Teen Advisory Group, or TAG. We meet once a month. We have regular featured events. If you want more information on this, I'll link a description about TAG and the application in the description below. If you want any more information about these events or other upcoming events at the Coos Bay Public Library, feel free to check out our events calendar at coosbaylibrary.org. As always, if you have any questions about the library or about this channel specifically, feel free to email us at coosbaylibrary@gmail.com. And that's all for this week, folks. Come check us out. We hope to see you soon. Hi everyone, I'm Clara.
And I'm Megan.
And this week we're going to do some book reviews.
In Poland during Hitler's era.
If you're into metaphor and symbolism. So without further ado, we've got Megan here to talk about More Happy Than Not. One of those.
It's kind of a funny story.
Dang it. Megan gave 5 stars to It's Not More Happy Than Not.
It's kind of a funny story.
Okay. Also on Friday at 3:30 is this means meeting.